Hello, this is Connor Patterson, and this is my tech art video to showcase my rig and my sprite. Now, to start with, this is another model just to have a look at the IKFK setup that I did have working with the rig, but skinning proved to be another story with it. So you can switch between IK and FK, and if you grab the real arm and just move it about, the arm matches, and then if you switch, it updates to its new position. So let's just a quick look at that. Then we'll go into the actual model. Right, so if we start with the skeleton, as I was focusing in games, I wanted to try and keep the joint count as minimal as possible, but obviously because I do not have a face, it did allow me to add some extra joints. So there's an extra joint in the spine, extra joint in the wrist here, just to allow it to rotate better round about, so it doesn't look like the armor is moving with the wrist. A little hip joint here to allow a little wiggle here. Wouldn't really use this for the clone trooper, but that could be used in other models. And I've got an extra joint in the knee to allow this panel here to, I guess, look like it's, well, a knee pad is comparison to wrapping around the knee itself. On the foot control, we have just an IK handle. It's movement. Got the pivot point following the control foot, so it follows where the knee goes, so it's always in line with the knee. And then we have some custom attributes on the foot itself. So you've got the heel lift, toe tap, which a bit weird, but it's just so you can put a slight emphasis on the foot as it's if you're creating a walking animation, and an actual pivot itself. So you could create the start off to a walking animation with that. Moving up, we have the hip, which is an orientate, so you can get a little wiggle. Obviously, because it's meant to be armor, it was a bit hard to try and get the skinning right, but well, actually, that one's kind of bad. But it would just be to put a slight emphasis on the lean. It's the same with the root joint, just does a bit more, and it's mainly just to get a visual representation of what's actually linked to the root joint. Next, we have the back, which is these 5 points here. So if you highlight all 4 of them, well, the top one just controls the twist of the torso. You can rotate, get a nice back motion. As you can see, I put them closer together, and as it got to the root, so that is where the back bends the most. And then the top one is just a nice rotational twist. Now the shoulders, default allows you just to move the arm about, and then it has some custom attributes which allows you to control the shoulder pad itself to match the arm position. The reason I did this is so it wouldn't look like the shoulder pad was bending with the arm. You could make it look solid and still be in the proper position in comparison to the arm. So you've got pitch, roll, and yaw. Just leaving the arms in now, go straight to the head. Because it's a helmet, it was pretty straightforward today. It's just a case of the head just moves, needs rotations. There's not much else movement to it. And last but not least, we have the arm. Firstly, we've got a nice little pivot point, so the arm can twist. And then here, we have an IK handle. Now obviously once again this isn't how I'd like it, but because it's a low poly model, round about here, it was no matter what, it was either going to stretch this side or this side. Probably as a way to do it, but yeah. As you can see, the hand is completely like, disconnected because I wanted the hand to feel quite not mechanical, but as if the armor, like so the armor wasn't rotating with it. So that's why that's like that. So the hand can only go kind of look right, rotating around this point. So you need to fidget a bit with the rotate a bit. And then we have this other control shape on the hand, which basically just controls the fingers, and there's a nice negative so they can bend a bit further back than their default position, because well, the default position in mine was at a slight angle anyway, so it allows you to put the fingers straight. Also have a nice spread. Right, let me just put this back to 0. Now, what's that? Yeah, so onto the script. Script is it's very basic. It just allows you to go through each of the control shapes and select them nice and easily. Because obviously sometimes the control shapes can be a bit footery when you're trying to select them. This just lets you go about them all. And you've got the back, so you can have the twist, which is top obviously. Each of the individual spines, if you want to get a perfect bend, then you've got your root and your hip. The full back selects these 4, so you can just straight away go ahead and rotate a nice arch in the back. That's it for, actually, got the root joint, not the root joint, the master joint, which basically just allows you to move the full thing round about without any problems. Right, well, that's it for my presentation. Thanks.